don't know, one of those. I don't like her. Wait, hold on. Oh no. He's testing me. He is testing me.
What is going on? Wait.
It's a little sus. I don't know if I can handle what I'm about to read. Hello, welcome back. If you watched my first reading vlog, then you would know that this reading vlog is all about baby girl right here. My first read through ever. I'm gonna be telling you about all my thoughts, all the tea, all the details. So yes, it will have spoilers. However, if you have not read this book before and you would like to read along with me, I will be putting some chapters in the YouTube video so that it tells you how much I've read and like what I'm gonna be talking about in that portion of the video. So you can kind of like read and watch at your own pace. Let's just freaking read because I'm so excited. Let's get into it. Farah is traumatized, y'all. She is traumatized. It's been 3 years. Not 3 years, 3 months. 3 months since we've seen Mystery Boy. Oh. Right. I remember now. I remember the bargain. You know, it was an interesting bargain. But we'll talk about that later. I haven't even seen, oh my god. I haven't even seen Reese yet. We're gonna get used to calling him by his actual name. I was gonna be a menace and be like, no, I'm gonna stick with Ryzen, but whatever. We're gonna pronounce it the way it's supposed to be pronounced. But bro, I haven't even seen this man yet, but like just reading about him, thinking about him, I'm already, let me calm down. Let me go now. Okay. I'm already giggling and kicking my feet and freaking out. For what? I'm getting too excited. Wait, give me a minute. Oh, wait. He proposed. Was that in the book? Okay. Wait a minute. Hold on. We're only on like 16 pages in. And I have to tell you something. I do not like this woman. What is her name? I don't even want to try and say it because I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation. What?
Ianthe.
Ianthe.
Or it is
Ianthe? Ianthe. Girl, I don't know. One of those. I don't like her. She's dangerous. She's suspicious, okay? And let me tell you, the line that kind of like made me go crazy a little bit. I wasn't Tamlin's mate as far as I knew. There was no mating bond between us. Yet. Honestly, Ianthe, with her bright gold hair, those teal eyes, elegant features, and supple body looked more like Tamlin's mate, his equal, a union with Listen, I don't even like Tamlin like that. But that energy that she's carrying around her, I don't like it. She's giving snake vibes, you know? Like she's all pretty and nice to you and shit and like helping out with your wedding planning and whatnot. But she gonna stab you in the back. Man, I don't trust her. I didn't even finish the sentence. No. I knew it. Page 42. Reese has entered the chat. Reese is one interesting man. As much as I like him and I want to trust him, there is just something, he's just very mysterious. There's a lot of things that we don't know about this man, and I'm just really curious. Where did he get this reputation? He's just known to be so very dark, dangerous, and like scary, and the way that people reacted to him when he showed up at the wedding, like where does that come from? But then on the other side of things, we just met his cousin Moore, and seeing Reese reason with Moore is so cute. There's just something very cute about it. It's like almost very domestic seeing him with his family. It's the most normal we've seen him yet, and I love it. But yeah, there's just a lot of things that are hinted. For example, he obviously cares about her, so I'm glad that he's on her side, Loki. I don't know yet what his actual goal is with the whole bargain thing, and like I don't know. And then there was the thing where they hinted at Farah's strength, or like potential strength. I don't know where that's gonna go. There must be some like hidden something that we don't know about yet. And then there was like, where was Moore this whole time? Where was Moore during like the whole reign of Amarantha? Was she where perhaps Little Miss Ayanthi was at that one place? I don't know. It was really sus because she was about to say where she was at and Reese cut her off like she wasn't supposed to say anything about that. Like that was weird. But yeah, I'm loving the book so far. It's so great, really fun. I'm gonna be looking forward to every time she visits Reese because I'm loving it so far. Interesting. You know what makes me feel good? When even my man knows. He knows that something is up with her. I don't know what he doesn't like about Ianthi and why he doesn't like her, but it makes me feel validated. Like I'm not going crazy. Like I know I'm not crazy, right? Even from the beginning, what really rubbed me the wrong way was how they were pointing out all these things that are very threatening about her. But at the same time, they make it known that Farah trusts her and kind of sees her as this comfort person. And then like Tamlin seems to trust her. So then Farah is like, okay, well there's no need for me to not trust her. But I can just feel it. I know a snake when I see one. Wait a minute. How OP is Farah? What do you mean? Reese has tried catching a serial, whatever you want to call it, but have failed. And they've been hinting at this too. They've been hinting at her freaking strength and how it was so easy for her to like knock the out of Tamlin that one time. How OP is she? Whoa. Like High Lord powers? Shut up. There's just so many things that need to be explained. No. Bro, if she can do all of these things, if she can blend into darkness, shapeshift, freeze over an entire room, an entire army, stop it right there. My girl Farah, she about to be a bad Tamlin won't allow it. Tamlin this, Tamlin that. I don't give a what Tamlin thinks. I will say this again, and I will never stop saying this. In Reese, we trust, okay? I don't care if he says over later. You know what? I will take that. I will take it. But for now, in Reese, we trust. Get you a man who encourages you, who empowers you, and reminds you who the you are, okay? We're only on page 74, but I freaking love this dude. I really, really love him. Tamlin could never. Tamlin could never. You want to know what the difference is between these two, between Reese and Tamlin? The difference is that one guy sees a lot of potential in you, and he believes that you can hold your own, and he believes that you should be able to hold your own. And then the other guy, he's scared. He is afraid to lose you, and he wants to protect you. And there's nothing wrong with wanting to protect your woman. You can protect your woman. You can do that. I'm not against that whatsoever. But like, bro, she's not some little puppy, little bunny thing that needs to be coddled all the time. And why is he so against her learning to protect herself? I feel like if anything, that's like a good thing. But the fact that he is so very against it, it's a little sus. It's giving small energy is what it is. And he's making this excuse about like, oh, if we train her, people are gonna know about it and she's gonna be in danger. Which may be true, but like for real? And if anything, I would not be surprised if the real reason why he doesn't want to train her is because he's afraid of her. There it is. I said it. I said it. I was also thinking about this earlier, but it just makes me so angry how quick Feyre is to assume the worst out of Reese. And I get it. It's not completely her fault. Spring Court and Tamlin and everybody around her kind of played that role of feeding her all these thoughts and kind of shaping the way that she thinks about the Night Court and about Reese. But still, it makes me angry. And you can tell it bothers him. You can tell that it gets to him. You can tell that he's offended and hurt. And quite honestly, I am offended and hurt for him. I'm angry for him. After all this shit that he's done for her. And it really just makes me wonder, aside from the things that we've already read in the book and we've already read in ACOTAR, what went on between them two? Between Tamlin and Reese? Like, they're enemies, right? For what? What happened? Because even before Feyre became valuable to Tamlin, they were already low-key beefing, so... What the hell is happening? All her powers are manifesting and I am here for it. What? How is he just gonna... How is he just gonna go ballistic on us and then be like, let's forget about it? He is just all types of red flags. Hold on. I couldn't save you before, I couldn't protect you from them, and when you said that about me drowning you, am I better than they were? We all know the answer to that. No, he's not better at all. He's just like them. Perhaps he was right, and perhaps I didn't have anything left to give anyway? No, girl. Reese would never. Reese would never. He would never make you feel that way. He would never make you think that way about yourself. That part. So we just finished chapter 18 and I wanted to give you guys a little update on where we're at. The biggest thing is that we finally got out of Spring Court. We finally got away from Tamlin. After seeing my review on ACOTAR, a lot of people were telling me,
oh, we're not really supposed to like Tamlin. Tamlin's not even endgame.
So I've been knowing that for quite some time. I just didn't know how exactly that was gonna happen. I didn't know how we were gonna transition into the other option, you know what I mean? I didn't like Tamlin from the start, but you know, for Feyre, what is Tamlin gonna do to her that'll make her change her mind? Especially in the beginning when they were gonna get married. And when I read it they were gonna get married, I was like, well shit, how is she gonna get away from that? So when it did happen, when we finally got away from Tamlin and Spring Court, it wasn't actually as blatantly as evil as I thought it was gonna be. But I actually really like it that way because I can kind of see where Tamlin is coming from. He's coming from this very overprotective, like very anxious, like just wants to protect her at all costs. He doesn't want to make any risk of her ever getting hurt or anything. And so that part I can completely understand. I don't agree with what he did and I thought that it was wrong. I thought that he was being a little for that, but I can sort of understand. And I like when antagonists are a bit relatable, you know. I like when we can kind of see where they're coming from, and that's the case for this. So yeah, I'm actually a fan of how that unfolded because if Tamlin was just downright evil just to be evil for the heck of it, it just would not be as fun. You know what I mean? What else? We met the inner circle and I already like them. I like them a lot. I love the dynamic of the entire group. It's still a little bit awkward because Azrael, I think that's how you say his name, is very quiet. He's very to himself. And then the other girl, Amran, I don't really know what to make of her, but I thought it was interesting getting to know more about their backstories and more about Reese and like what he's been through. And I think knowing all of that, it definitely makes me like the group a whole lot more. Reese is definitely not the person that everybody thought he was. I'm not super surprised about it, but I sort of kind of am. At least the part about like how he's very like family oriented. That part I did not expect. What I did expect was for him to have a soft spot for Pharaoh, obviously, and just to see like more softer sides of him because of Pharaoh. But the fact that the softer side of him, the very loyal, family-oriented part, was already there even before Pharaoh, I like that a lot. I'm loving, bro, don't even get me started. Just the little crumbs that we get from Reese every time they share like a little piece of their story, especially in the part where we were talking to the bone carver dude and Pharaoh was confessing a lot of things, right? And it's just like the little things, like him like him like stiffening up every time she says, like, confesses that she wanted to die or whatever, or like seeing the devastation in his beautiful face, like it's just those little things, the little crumbs just make me so... It makes me that. I don't even know how to explain that. And bro, the holding hands, I've never been so happy. I've never been so giggly about two people holding hands before, okay? When did that even... When did that even start happening? Okay, he just kind of like did it and she didn't say nothing about it. I don't know. It's just so cute. It's so cute. It's so innocent, and I already know what's gonna happen later on won't be as innocent, but just for now, it's like cute, innocent things. Yeah. I'm enjoying myself. I really am. I'm gonna see how much I can read today. I haven't really been able to read in long sessions lately, as you can tell, like the bookmarks.
These are bookmarks that I put on the top of my books to kind of mark how much I read in one day.
And the sections are not very huge, as you can tell. As much as I want to swallow this book whole and just like eat this right up, I'm also not really upset at the fact that it's taking me longer. I like simmering, I like marinating in the story, so I'm totally okay with that. But I kind of want to see how much I can read today. I started my day really early today, so I feel like I have a lot more time to read. So let's get back to it. No, she's stuck. Oh my god. Oh god. Wait, hold on. Whoa. Bro? No way. Hold on. I don't know if I can handle what I'm about to read. Please. Oh my god. Okay, wait. Okay, so for some context, Farah just reasoned what precisely was his problem with Ianthi, okay? And he was like, I'll show you if you can get through my mental wall or whatever. Obviously she tried, but then like failed. But now he was like, I'll just show you anyways. I read the first couple of words and I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. And I don't know if I can handle this. I don't know if I can handle it. Okay, whatever. Bro, no way. Memory, this stupid memory. Oh. Dude, period. I can't believe she came from my man like that. You know, that was very, very satisfying. And I love him even more for it. Her trying to make children with Reese, she's probably trying to do the same thing with Tamlin right now. She got what she deserved. Over here assaulting people coming for Reese. Bro, they are so out of pocket. Oh, summer court. That's his thing. Oh. I hate them. They are killing me, guys. The tension between Reese and Farah is only getting higher and higher. And I am here for it. I am here for all of it. But also, can we talk about the whole going to war, not with Hybern, but with Tamlin? I was wondering like when he was gonna come back into the picture completely, but now that they mention it, that might happen. But at the same time, I don't want it to, because we don't even want him. We don't want him anymore. And that would just be embarrassing for him. But I can also see Tamlin not believing the letter at all. Or what if the letter never got to him somehow? What if somebody stopped the letter from getting to Tamlin and so he doesn't know at all and he's just assuming? It's either that, or he read the letter and didn't believe it and thought that somebody else wrote it, or made Feyre write that. I can see both of those things happening. I don't know. Thinking about Tamlin just makes me roll my eyes. Anyways, back to Rhys and Feyre. We obviously know, it's very, very obvious that Rhys is into her. But like, the slow bird, I love the slow bird. And recently, I have just been wondering, you know, like, when is she gonna fall for him? Is that gonna be in this book? I don't know. If it's not in this book, I'm not gonna be upset about that. You know, I'm kind of liking the slow burn, honestly. The tension, the banter, I love that stuff. They're getting bolder and bolder, okay? And Feyre is starting to give in a little bit into his flirting and his teasing and stuff, and it's just so entertaining to watch. I love it, and they have me kicking my feet and giggling. And can we just talk about how Rhys is always like, oh yeah, you can do whatever you want. You can this guy, like, I don't care. But we all know, okay? We all know that he would not, that's just not gonna happen. That man is gonna be pissed. And I'm sure he won't actually do anything. He'll just be really upset and hurt. I don't know, but I just find it really funny. I find it funny because I know he's bluffing, he's lying, he's a liar. He will be the death of me. Oh hell no, Cressida needs to back up. Oh no, he's testing me. He is testing me. Oh, she about to go ham on her, not her. Oh, it's pissing me off. Is he doing this shit on purpose? Is he trying to piss me off? This is the very first time that we see her upset at Rhys in this way, in a jealous kind of way. She doesn't say that it's jealousy, she doesn't admit that it's jealousy, but we all know. And I feel every bit of that. Rhys blatantly flirting with Cressida. I'm sure he's doing it out of spite. Maybe there's an ulterior motive, but still, it's pissing me off. On another note, I do really like Tarquin. He's actually really cool, and I hope he doesn't switch up on us because I kind of like it as a friend, as an ally, you know? It's getting feisty.
The trust, bro. The trust and the respect that Rhys gives her is just so... I love that. Right now, the crew is visiting the Court of Nightmares in the mountain, and I still have yet to find out what her role is yet, because she's supposed to play a role, but I have no idea what that role is. Oh my god, wait. What if her role is supposed to be like his plaything? That'd be kind of wild. That would explain why she's dressed the way that she is. But also, I wonder if this is just like the fashion of the Court of Nightmares. I don't know. It's just so similar to what she had to wear when they were under the mountain. So that's why I'm guessing that. I think it'll be so interesting though. Oh. Why did I know? Why didn't I know that? I do it. His whore. This is so wild to me. Okay, first of all, not Tamlin's pet. That's rude. Hold on. This man is so out of pocket. I can't believe he said that. You should see how I make her beg. What? First of all, she says, he didn't like this any more than I did. And yet to get what we needed to buy Ezreal time, he'd do it. And so would I. But I beg to differ, because I think they're enjoying this. You know, out of all the times that they could have gone handsy with each other, I did not think that this would be the first time that it would happen. But honestly, I'm loving it. Bro, please. You know, what a gentleman, honestly, because for him to be like, it's fine, it means nothing, it's just our bodies reacting. Please. This man is protective of Farah, okay? Kier just dared to call her a whore and say that she'll get what's coming for her, and he did that. Can you just like imagine? Can you imagine what he would do if it was anything more than that? That man is down bad, okay? That man is down bad. Which leads me to the point of a theory that I have. This might already be obvious to people, especially if you know that they're gonna end up together. I mean, I think that's pretty obvious, right? That Reese might be like endgame. I'm gonna feel stupid if he's not endgame, but like, hello. If it's not him, then I don't want it. If it's not Reese, I don't want it. I read the first book. I didn't read the whole thing. I like skimmed through all the parts that Reese was mentioned in because I completely forgot. You know, earlier into this vlog, I was wondering, I was like,
dude, why is everyone so scared of him? Like, what happened? Am I missing something? Am I forgetting things?
And now I remember. I remember why people are afraid of him. I remember why Tamlin is so scared and so protective of Farah when it comes to like Reese, like taking her away and all that stuff. But I also remember why I love him so much, even before this book started. But one of the things, the major thing, well actually there's two major things that I want to talk about. Number one is the thing that happened at the end of this book.
When they're saying goodbye to each other, and before Reese goes away, he like stopped and he is shooketh to death before he leaves.
He bowed at the waist, those wings vanishing entirely, and begun to fade into the nearest shadow when he went rigid. His eyes locked on mine, wide and wild, and his nostrils flared. Shock, pure shock flashed across his features at whatever he saw on my face, and he stumbled back a step. Actually stumbled. At that time, I had written my reaction, which is like, what? What the hell was that? And I thought that maybe he saw dormant powers, which is valid because she did have dormant powers after, you know, being brought to life as an immortal. But I think it's more than that. I think that Farah is his mate. At the time, I did not think of that, but they mentioned the whole mate thing twice in this book, which is
when they were talking about Tamlin in the beginning and the wedding stuff, they were talking about how she didn't feel like a mating bond between them yet. And then they mentioned the mating bond again when Reese was talking about his parents.
And so now it makes me wonder, well, they're probably mates. That just hasn't clicked yet. Or at least that hasn't clicked yet for Farah. Because when I was reading this book, I was wondering, like, what was his motive the whole entire time, right? Like, why is he helping her? He helped her even from the beginning when he saw her at Fire Night, or whatever it was called, the little ritual thing.
The first time that Farah ever accidentally slips into someone's mind is before she became immortal. It was before she gained the powers from the other High Lords, okay? It was the moment that she died, I think, right? So this is before she came back to life.
So it could be two things. It could purely just be the bond of the bargain that allowed her to slip into his mind accidentally when she died, or it could be the mating bond somehow. I don't know.
The other instance is when she was in her cell under the mountain and she heard the music, remember? We later find out that it was Reese that sent that to her. But then she tells Reese that she saw Valeris, that she saw, you know, a palace in the skies. But then he's like, but I didn't send you those images.
So it could either be that his shield just slipped accidentally and she saw those images, or she accidentally slipped into his mind, which should not be possible because she hasn't gained that power yet. But what if it's the mating bond? Or it could just be the bargain bond thing, but it could be the mating bond. All those examples that I talked about, that could just be the bargain bond, but it does not explain why he reacted the way that he reacted when they were saying bye to each other at the end of book 1. What did he see?
And I only mentioned that the mating bond could be the explanation for why he reacted the way he reacted in this one, because of
him telling the story of his parents and about how his dad took one look at his mom and like he knew. And that could be the look. His look at the end of this book could be the look. You know what I mean? I don't know. Those are just some theories that I have, and I wanted to tell you and let you know what I was thinking before it comes up again. Oh my god. I think it's happening. Is it happening? Oh. What? Oh, this is cute. Oh. Oh god, oh god. This is so intimate. Oh god. Not him admitting that he was jealous. Wait. What the? Why am I emotional right now? What is going on? Wait. Why am I crying? Why am I crying? I really do not understand why I'm crying right now. Honestly, because nothing sad happened. Absolutely nothing sad happened. I thought they were gonna kiss, but what ended up happening was just way more wholesome. For reference, I just finished reading chapter 44. I mean, he kissed her on the cheek, but honestly, that's not even what it is. There's just something so intimate and so raw about this scene that's making me feel this way, and I don't know how to explain it. When he said, "I am very glad I met you, Farah," I can feel that in my bones. Like, I can feel how genuine he is when he said that. I did not expect for this to make me cry. I feel like it's because I'm thinking about everything that he's been through, everything that he had to give up to be here in this moment with her, and thinking about how Farah and just her being present, her being alive, and everything that she has done that has helped him in whatever way. I don't know. I could just feel the sincerity when he said that. I need a break. That was just so genuine, so wholesome, so protect this man at all costs. Guys, shit is about to pop off. I repeat, shit is about to pop off. You know why? Because me and Reese were just walking, minding our own business in this cold forest, and guess who shows up? You know who shows up. I literally saw the first couple words and I had to stop because I cannot believe that they pulled up. This is gonna be messy. Why the f are they here? Why are they here? She said, "That stopped being my home the day you let him lock me up inside of it." Let him know. Sorry is not gonna cut it, y'all. He's trying to convince us, but we're not having it. We are not having it. Why? This is honestly, it hurts me, guys. It really hurts me because I liked Lucien. I really did. He was our friend, bro. It really sucks that it has to come to this. Why is he? Oh. Reese is here. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, she is shape-shifting. Period. Let him know. Ew. She's so clean. Wow. First of all, I thought Tanley was gonna be there. I thought that shit was gonna go berserk, okay? But it didn't. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but damn, that kind of hurt me. And it's just, it irks me. It irks me the way that they treat her. Like they were actually hunting something, and that really just rubs me the wrong way. And like the way that he talks to her as if she doesn't know what is going on, like she doesn't know what she's doing. It just pisses me off. I'm really happy with how that went. Guys, remember way earlier in the book how I thought they were going to end up sleeping in the same bed and have no choice but to sleep in the same bed, and then it didn't happen? It's officially happening. Let's see what unfolds tonight. I would have torn apart the world to get you back. I am a simp for this man, truly. Okay, so I have some more thoughts about the mating bond thing, especially after reading the scene in the attic. You know what I'm talking about. There were a couple sentences or phrases that made Feyre stop in the middle of whatever they were doing, which made me think that, maybe she's catching on. If not the mating bond, if that even is what it is, she's at least catching on to the fact that this man is in love with her. But also, something that I thought was interesting was when he said, because I was jealous and pissed off.
Which refers to him admitting that he was jealous when Tamlin and her were like making out under the mountain.
And I just found that interesting because Rhys like barely knew her then. What made him so mad and jealous about that? You know what I mean? Anyways, regarding the mating bond, I definitely think that Rhys knows, but Feyre doesn't yet, at least. And I feel like he's not telling her because he doesn't want her to choose him for that reason. You know, he wants Feyre to be able to choose who she's with without the burden of like knowing that they're mates. That's what I think. No. Guys. We just got confirmation. Hold on. I'm struggling. We just got confirmation that they are mates. And I did not think that she would find out this way. Because the cereal told her. I cannot explain to you the joy that I'm feeling right now, having this confirmed. And for her to find out this way, crazy. But what I don't know yet is when did he know? Since when did he know? At first I thought it was at the end of book 1, but then during that scene where he was saying that he was jealous and pissed off, did he know then too? Or has he known ever since he laid eyes on her? When did it click for him? I'm actually really curious. I don't know. Wait, is she mad? She's probably gonna be mad that he didn't tell her. Not the Golden Queen. I knew we shouldn't have shown the Valeris. Wait. She about to be a waterbender. She's so clean. She is clean. Oh, I love that for her. Yeah. Guys, they're about to go to hibernate, but I really doubt that this is gonna go smoothly. We only have this much left. Oh my god, wait, this is scary. Is she being manipulated by the cauldron? By the books? Hello? You guys, my heart is pounding right now. Oh shit. Please. If one of them dies right now, I will lose my shit. What the f? I am so pissed right now. I want to kill them. I want to kill them. What does he expect? Does he really expect Vera to go back to him? What the f? This guy. Kill him, bro. Just kill him. I don't care. He didn't do anything to her. This man is so in denial. And it kills me. Hell no. Ooh. You guys, I'm so pissed right now. Oh, those. What the? I knew. Oh. We should have killed those queens when we had the chance. Not the sisters. I'm not even surprised. I'm really not surprised how shallow these queens are. Oh, Auntie, that two-faced. What did I tell you? That is a snake. I told y'all she was gonna stab y'all in the back. Did I lie? Did I lie? Did I lie? No, not his wings. Are you? He is not getting the sign. This doesn't know what no means. No. Someone kill this old hag already. Why are they still here? Someone kill them. They're gonna regret making Nesta immortal. Wait, what? Wait. You gotta be kidding me. What the f- I am getting hit brick by brick and it's not stopping. It's not stopping. I can't handle this. What do you mean? What do you mean Elaine and Lucien are mates? What do you mean? I want to kill this man for being so stupid. And now I can't. No, she isn't. Is she about to pretend? Please, oh my god, I swear. No, not the bot. Please, please.
Hey, it's been a couple weeks since I finished the book, and I almost forgot to film a little wrap up. So let's quickly talk about our final thoughts about ACOMAF. ACOMAF. Side note, I am recovering from the flu, so if I sound a little stuffy, you now know why. Anyways, A Court of Mist and Fury. I loved her. What do you mean? Of course I loved her. I loved the freaking book, so let's talk about it. Before we get into all the things that I really love about this book, we of course have to talk about some things that I thought wasn't like ideal, that could have been a bit better. So the first thing is the lack of detailed context every time they would mention something from the first book. This might just be a me thing because I did take a really long break between book 1 and book 2, and I didn't do a reread of ACOTAR, so I forgot a lot of like the detailed stuff. And I'm not really talking about the big events necessarily, it's just like the small stuff.
So for example, there was a part where Rhys kneeled down in front of Vera to like strap on the knives to her thigh, you know, when they were preparing to go get the ring or whatever. She mentioned something about the time when Rhys had made Tamlin kneel and beg for him, and was wondering if Rhys recalled that moment when he was kneeling for her.
That little part that she's talking about happens in book 1 when they were in the dinner room, when Rhys shows up to Tamlin's mansion. But I don't remember that detail at all until I went back to book 1 and I skimmed through all the parts where Rhys was in, and I was like, oh, that's what they were talking about. I just feel like there were a lot of little moments like this one that they would mention, but it went over my head. It's just a small little thing that I feel like caused a bit of friction in the reading experience that I felt the need to mention. But like I said, if you're reading these books back to back and you're not taking a long break in between, then it doesn't really matter because the information will be really fresh in your mind. Okay, so can we talk about the spies? Let's talk about the spies, because I feel like if you're gonna have spies, then you better have spies. The majority of the book was a lot of banter, a lot of flirting, a lot of teasing, a lot of building up tension for the moment, only for it to fall a little short for me. And I was a little disappointed, guys. I'm not gonna lie. The repetition of the word mate. It came off a bit cringy to me. And it's like, we get it, y'all are mates, we get it, calm down. I thought the spice was also written in a very fluffy way, which is not always bad, and considering Reese's longing for his mate, for Feyre, this whole entire time, it makes sense. Like, the fluff makes sense. However, I just wanted a little bit more. Okay, I just wanted a little bit more, because if you think about the personalities, like, the way that they've been teasing each other this whole entire time, I just wanted more. That's all. Not necessarily more spice scenes, but I just feel like the spice scenes themselves that were already in here just could have been better. It could have been written better. I felt like the dialogue could also have been better between them during those scenes. I don't know. It was cute, don't get me wrong. But like, the potential it had, yeah, you get it. Let's move on. Despite those two things, I really did love this book. I thought the relationship development was really nice, not only just between Rhys and Feyre, but also between Rhys and the rest of the crew. Another thing is Feyre's character development. Like, bro, her character development is crazy. I am just so proud of her. This woman has been through some shit, okay? And I'm really proud of how far she's come and the obstacles that she's overcome. I love that Rhys is not the only one who contributed to her growth as a character, because I feel like everybody in the inner circle had some kind of role. They played a part and contributed in some way to her character development, and I love that. There were some adult themes of trauma, depression, and healing, and I liked the way that it was depicted, especially for the healing part of it, because it's realistic in a sense that healing is not black and white. Healing is very gradual, especially for something like that, you know? And I don't know. I just really like the way that it was written in this book, and I thought it was realistic in that sense. Now let's talk about the freaking ending, because the ending was just so insane. Absolutely insane. It had me raging, bro. All I can say is that I am ready to throw hands, okay? These queens exterminated King of Highburn, exterminated Tamlin. Ugh. Thinking about this man just makes me so freaking angry. I finally understand why we're not supposed to like Tamlin anymore. Because when he had locked up Feyre, I was like, okay, that was pretty bad. It was I was not for that. But I wasn't like, oh my god, I hate Tamlin. You know? It wasn't that bad. It was like, yeah, I can see why we're not supposed to like him. But now, when the ending happened, when he showed up with the scene, oh my... Me and Tamlin, he's just so entitled. And for him to be that stupid to work with the King of Highburn, oh my goodness. And on top of that, for him to be as condescending as he is in the most subtle way, it's just infuriating. And Lucien is over here not doing any better. Like, I thought we were friends. I thought we were cool. I actually like that guy, but now Lucien can get these hands too, because, bruh. This book has made me feel all types of emotions. I cried unexpectedly. I giggled, I kicked my feet, had me blushing, had me screaming, had me raging, everything. Just so many emotions from this book. And I love that it took me on a roller coaster, you know? One thing about the ending is that it made me feel extremely excited to read the third book without leaving us on a cliffhanger. And we love that. With that being said, I rated this book a 4.5 out of 5 stars. The spice, I'm rating it a 3. I almost said 2. Like, if we're talking just the spice scenes, then it would be a 2 out of 5. But if we're also considering all the flirting, the teasing, all the tension building up from the majority of the book, and the spice scenes together, then that would be a 3 out of 5. So 3 chili peppers for spice and 4 out of 5 stars. And yeah, that is all I have for you. I really enjoyed reading this book and I enjoyed vlogging it, and I hope that you enjoyed watching it. Whether you were reading it with me or you were just watching it to kind of like relive the story, I hope you found some good company, and I hope you found comfort or entertainment or whatever it is that you were looking for in this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. Comment down below what you thought about this book, about the video, about the experience. Just talk to me. Wait, what do you have to say? Let me know. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.